Um, Seminar on beekeeping organized by the Palace of Guneku, coordinated by the Fund of Chenam.
So, in essence, we're going to do just now program alignment. That was the overview of why beekeeping is important. So, no longer we have various types of hives. Then we look at the inhabitants of the hive, then flocks of the hive. To start with, classwork as a teacher about primary school class, as a teacher that we continuously, the bonus one just communize here. Mokoni, as a academics, English in beekeeping. Okay, I may have no base that.
There's still one coming.
Then the rest are still. Okay. Okay, because video was online, I came out more in partnership with some other people. So so the language of instruction, maybe pidgin or English. Which one is preferred to pidgin? Okay. So we will start with like I talked from the beginning. The class, will be like primary school class, which shall lecture and students just be since some of my best idea and people we'll do on this way. There will be some sort of interactive class. So, to your own idea, why beekeeping be important? Anybody know why beekeeping be important?
Being really important because it is medicine.
Okay. Yeah, that's 100 then. Any other person? Okay. Why beekeeping be important? And when you see government, they pump a lot of money. Government knows what they wear. They pump a lot of money in beekeeping. First, because of pollination. Scientists they come out with this idea say if bees they be extinct from the world, human beings they just get 3 to 4 years to live on this earth. Why? Because every single thing, every single unit, every single living organism what you see on this world, it get something to do with pollination. For example, feed for cow, feed for pig, feed even the fruits and the vegetable, and the cereals we consume. I don't know how to go ahead if the pigeon itself is a bit difficult. Na fit retract.
No, people need to understand.
Okay.
Sometimes it is.
Yeah, I feel some certain words where they not be understood. If you always ask question. Pollination services in other countries, we even be lucky at this level we get enough natural bees to do pollination. In other countries in the world like in Europe, the bees around the end, people they go pay actually for beekeepers to carry their beehives come to inside their orchard to do their pollination. So at the level of Africa here, we still be very lucky. We will get natural pollination. Secondly, beekeeping it be a very lucrative business. Why? When I talk of lucrative business, which I mean business will give you enough money. In fact, if you get just 25 hives, with the introduction of this modern system of beekeeping, you feel live for it, you live like a minister. You no go even need to do any other farming, just 25 hives. In the course of our discussion, una will see why I talk that one. Thirdly, the land requirement for beekeeping, as opposed to other type of farming. You don't need a very big land to do beekeeping. Just here we'll sit. Just this environment. Just this space. If you put up to 50 beehives here, actually, if you see like the picture where you see, this one actually my apiary. Apiary is a place where they keep beehives. This one my apiary from Bengue. If you see in that photograph, it is directly behind the house. I get close to 30 hives just behind the house, and people they stay for that house. So you don't need plenty land. And again, most areas in the world, especially in our own area here, why would they promote beekeeping here? The areas then where normal crops they not be very fertile. Now the areas where they get more bees, as opposed to areas where they do like in the southwest where they get fertile soil. So then again, as compared to other activities, when it comes to livestock, there's no livestock if you do we get money like beekeeping. Even up to cattle. At our level, when we do products of the hives, you will see why. At our level, most people they concentrate only on honey. The honey is the cheapest thing from a hive. That's the cheapest. Because when we reach the point of product from the hive, you will see bee venom. Understand what you mean by bee venom? That's when bee sting you, it will make it swell. That is one of the most expensive things from the hive. You get machine with the collect. They say 1 gram, 50,000. Presently, that's the present price. Initially, because when you get 25 hives, you feel live like a minister. Because 25 hives, most just get strong 25 hives. One hive gives you even just 1 gram. So when you multiply 25 times 50,000, they will give you more than 1 million. So if you day like Guneku, you earn more than 1 million. You be comfortable. So on that, and some of these topics we won't go too detail because we get time constraint. So at that level, on the first topic, or end at that level, if any person get any question on that fair or what you want to talk so far, then we'll try for expansion. Like I said, I don't want people to sleep. I want me the class be interactive. So any question?
I know how we collect the
Your name?
bosom allergen. How we collect that venom. Yes.
Bee venom, the collection will get some machine there. One will start do my see. Man, just now with the equation on cap on man, just show you this thing. You get a certain machine where you collect, but the machine will be expensive. Now the reason why we try for at this level we try for contact some foreign partners where they will help in providing the machines. At the same time, they sponsor the collection. Because what you happen, I say, when you collect bee venom, normally it be liquid. That machine, the permit and say me, it come out in a powder form. Before you collect them, you must say at the fit official. Okay, now bee venom this at the now the final product of bee venom is that after the machine don't collect, then you extract a powder form. At this powder form now, why I not talk of milliliter, I talk of gram. Now because say it is powder at this level. So 1 gram of this thing, presently in the present world market, 50,000. That's where the money is. Not even for honey. Honey is the cheapest thing, like I said. So any other question? The audience will be active. Why not one person they ask questions?
I say at the moment, we still getting at the introduction. The introductory part, as you don't push it through, and then we'll be waiting now for enter deeply into so that we think then this are a question we can. Because this one, I think they already just here. Even without experience, we forget questions to ask, but we just see maybe the.
Okay. Okay, we'll go to the next. In the absence of any questions, now we'll go to the next point. We'll come now to various types of hives. I should say this one. Now, no matter where plans go on sale. Various types of hive. So now understanding which one the various types of hives. Those who don't do beekeeping, which hives are my exam, and I appreciate my experience. Get
that top bars.
Kenya top bar.
Kenya top bars.
Okay.
And that one me the mostly use.
So on any person here we don't know Kenya top bar.
Totally black.
Okay.
Okay. I here I get image of Kenya top bar hive here. Might see. At this beginning, like I talk, I like maybe interactive. Or reach a level where maybe I will talk alone then because that one is different. But from the beginning, I like to be interactive. More contribute as fast as because of our discussion, if I come over the image, I will show you. Kenya top bar in essence, now just a box, maybe in a triangular form, the top bars. You just put top bars, something like just don't forget like this one, as opposed to Kenya top bar. You'll get use this top bar with a small, maybe a small container where bees you can put something. So now where they call it Kenya? Why they call it top bar? Kenya top bar have we get only this section. You don't get this other side. So which other hive? Many person know.
In a box. That's normal box.
How you call that one?
I don't know. When my brace, for example, I don't make that.
Okay. You get even some people they use even 5 liters containers. You never seen that kind of one? You they use 5 liters containers, 20-liter containers. Now see some form of hives. Some people they use palm tree, this thing, they both hold inside. Now see form of hive. Some people they use if you go for no, they get something I think plus part of Oku. They get something they build like a basket. Reinforce and then put grass around. That is still a hive. Then you come to the final prologue. This this most modern form of hive may be available, and I will be trying for the color. Why? Because as opposed to the other type of hive, Oron Nema, maybe the improved one being the Kenya Toba compared to the lock hive, the hive they put a box. Because when you get hive, you put inside maybe box or 5 liter or 20 liter container. What you happen there, what happens on it?
You destroy.
You destroy, and the bees they go. If you get lock hive, the disadvantage na say for lock hive. Any person fit tell me?
Disadvantage na say sometimes if they when you want have you put the honey at the middle section, and where you want start to harvest, you go start from corner.
Yeah.
That's
And
Kenya.
you destroy all the one the way sometimes maybe for harvest the middle one. Then when later on
Your name please.
Ga.
For the record.
My name is Ga. Bayer Lefort.
Okay.
Yes. So when you want harvest, that have like usual stuff, for example, like a box one. Some honey, they put that comb and straight. Some they put on sideways. So maybe you just assume the one who you harvest now, you put on a sideways across the box. Then you go start now from this one the way you never fill up. That means you destroy all that one they never fill up. Throw away. Then go reach maybe for the one where they fill and a few. And that will limit you for the harvesting season. Because maybe you harvest like 3 times or 4 times a year. Now where you don't destroy now, you harvest a little. Then next time when you want the check for harvest, it will see the concentrate now could be more of those cones. Instead of wait for the concentrate for the filler. And filler, so that's disadvantage.
Very good point. If you're a beekeeper,
Yeah.
very good point. I like that point. You see, like I see the explain. The explanation he applied to this 5 liter or 20 liter or 50 liter container and a lock hive. To further add that, when you for lock hive, when you don't smell honey, you don't see honey, you send your knife, you cut them. Whether the honey ripe or no ripe, as it already come out, you get and now why that you see people they sell honey some very ridiculous price. I hear they sell honey up to 1,500, 2,000, so 125. Because why you don't move that nonsense? That will not be honey in the water. And if you put that inside maybe 1 liter or 5 liter container, if care is not taken, your spilt because it ferments. When honey bee, I not come with my refractometer. Tomorrow we'll do practicals. I'll come with the refractometer. When honey bee above 18% moisture, you put that inside a container for long, it explodes because fermentation will take place. So now, when you come to Kenya Tobana, I believe say so far we don't understand the disadvantage of all those low highs, 5 liter container box or anything. When you come to the Kenya Toba, what will be the disadvantage of Kenya Toba? Any person will tell me. What do you say you do, Mr. Ayere, or you say
Alicious.
Alicious? Okay, you said you do Kenya Toba. What will be our experience with the Kenya Toba?
My experience where I say as you remove the bars one after the other. At least you will see the one way be fertile. You remove the one way be fertile. The one way not be fertile, you put them back.
That's why we don't write.
Yes.
Okay.
So for me, the way I don't be use them, I know they see some disadvantage because I know side select.
Okay, yeah. For now, why I say Kenya Toba an improved version of all these small low hive, basket hive, any other thing. But the disadvantage of Kenya Toba, I say you must cut.
Yeah. Yes.
And when you cut, what will happen? When the bees they want can pull honey, they start from square
From
one.
fresh, yeah.
They start building this comb. Secondly, Kenya Toba, in essence, I like now what I like when I do any seminar, I do seminar with some beekeepers. In essence, you say some hives, the day way you go Kenya top bar, instead of be along the bar, they be opposite.
Yeah, across.
And that one where you want to harvest honey, now a very serious matter. Now, so come now to the modern hive. I don't know, the people that be early morning, they be see the box so can go behind. So the modern hive in essence which you feel. Now say you get that box so can for morning time go behind. I should say after those sessions be here, we'll go see her. When you get that first box with this inside, when you want go now, when they develop to an extent, maybe 8%, 80 or 90%, you come now with this thing plastic, this thing, call it a queen excluder. Where you put them, you put on top that box, then you put this box. You put this box on top the queen excluder. So in essence, what will happen? The queen, they call them queen excluder, but the queen cannot come up here. Okay. You know if you come with this other box. Therefore, anything where you get on top here, now pure honey. And the advantage of this one, I say, if you inspect, if you get honey where number right, you put them back, no problem. If you inspect so, if you inspect anyhow, as opposed to a Kenya top bar where you inspect so, if it broke. This one why it broke because you get fishing line here. Where it support this thing. Then why you put this one if you look at very well, you get indentation of head zona, that imitation of beacon. In essence, what you go happen and say, when bees they come here, you know, bees they hang on each other for produce what? I don't know whether any of them have experience and those beekeepers.
Yeah.
They hang on each other to produce this long thread. When you provide them this, what will happen? They only come and draw. And because this is the day in line, there's no way bees if you draw across. They only draw straight lines. Now, this is the interesting part. When they don't draw straight line, they fill this with honey. Advantage of you see where this wax is, where it means say they go feel right down here. What will be the advantage? Now say the seal. If you bring to the Kenya top bar, you see say most often when even they cap the honey, when the honey ripe, they cap them, they hardly cap down here. But with this one, they cap her completely. It means first of all, you get superior honey in this hive more than any other hive. Wait for you. Secondly, what it means is say, when you come for harvest, you uncap that white seal. In the course of products of the hive, it will show now ripe and unripe honey. You uncap that white seal. When I talk of uncap, it means say you move the white seal, then you spin this in a small. You get a small machine where you use and spin them. When you spin them, by the time we get to that place, so we'll introduce the machine for now. It not be expensive. If you go to my YouTube channel, some video they will actually show how, even for your house, if you use that machine, you just use bicycle wheel. For those of you who like one, we should have level one and get the machine out. Direct now, do the link to my YouTube. You can get a YouTube channel where all these things will be explained. Even this video, after this, if you don't understand anything, you go to the YouTube channel, you will still be able to get all these lectures. So when you uncap now, you spin, the honey come out. Now, this comb, it remains intact. You put them back for hive. Wait till the bees they get for do now.
You feel them back.
They will let them feel honey. They don't get no any other work again for this will start the comb at afresh. They only feel you honey and they cover. So possibility they way with this hive, if you harvest multiple times for 1 year, as opposed to maybe the lock hive, box hive, or Kenya cover hive. Because in essence, bees they start give you honey from the month of September, right up to May, where most people they finally get their big harvest. Why they get big harvest of May? Now because of within it, I know bees they consume 8 liters of honey to produce 8 kilograms of honey to produce 1 kilogram of wax. So within this dry season period, what did it happen? They actually consume the honey where they're supposed to give you, but they can start build that comb. So but when you get this technology, you will avoid that stage. It will take some time no doubt for build, but when they don't build, you know, so you go get honey regularly. So on this part, I believe we'll close this part on highs. Any questions? So any questions?
Yes, I need one thing. I need some clarification on the placing of the, you know how you call it, no, this the plastic,
No plastic.
yeah, the pin excluder. Yeah, when you want place the pin excluder, what's that the B below, that is the B below.
Yeah,
So the pin,
if you say
the pin excluder, so that only the honey can come out. I don't really understand.
let me explain. You see, okay. This queen excluder, why they call them queen excluder? Because these small holes that we see and so,
Yeah.
normal bees will pass here, but the queen cannot pass.
Yeah.
That's why they call them queen excluder. Normal bees, you know, queen the queen, we'll get to that part, we'll discuss that. But the queen, the only job for the queen get an lay eggs.
Yeah.
These the way they look on in a worker bees. So the worker bees, they'll be pass here because they'll be smaller than the queen. They'll pass here, come to this upper box. But the queen, because the queen pass, what will happen?
You can lay egg.
Yeah, it will lay egg. So the honey here will be very pure.
I still go back to that. I don't know how you will place her. That means you have to make some other box under.
Yeah, as we explain now from box the backside to counter. But no, if you bring guy because bees are the inside. Maybe we'll bring guy can open them sometimes. I know we should. These are already the inside. A bigger box than this.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, all week we work on that box. So maybe any other person will not understand this one will further explain. But the other box, which I have explained when I say, when bees they don't build up to these frames are 10. When the frames for the down box with 10. When the bees don't draw up to about 80%, we'll put this screen excluder and then put this other box on top. So we decided to bring the box today because we want to familiarize with the environment and we're not going to disturb them today. If you update tomorrow. How many people they get bee suits here? Even the beekeepers?
None.
I
The local.
see local.